Hottie with Crazy Island Studios. How you guys doing today? I got a haircut. As you can tell, I got it cut too short because that's the way it always goes for me. Always. It's okay. It needs color badly, but it's okay. In about a month, it'll be a good haircut, but that's usually how it goes. Every time I go in and ask for ½ an inch, and I needed some layers because my hair was like really weird shaped and like flat on top and big down here. And so in about a month, it'll be a good haircut, and I'll have some layers grown out, and I'll like it. I like it from the back. How sad is it that I like the back of my hair better than the front? It should be the other way around, but I like the back. Look, you want to see? It's kind of messy right now, but see? The back is cute. I like it. I don't know. So, we're having afternoon iced tea today, because I still don't have coffee creamer, so I haven't made my own coffee at home. But Kathy, poor thing, she's like getting a twitch every time I tell her I haven't had coffee. I had coffee yesterday. I did. I had coffee today too. Yesterday I got coffee at McDonald's, and today I had coffee from Starbucks. I've had coffee, I just haven't made it at home. What's been going on? I did do a little tiny haul. I'm not going to show you everything I got because I just got some more Tim Holtz stuff, and I'm starting to feel like a commercial, and that's just not right. Not right. Not unless they're going to send me some free stuff or pay me for a commercial, right? Yeah. I'm just like free advertising for Tim Holtz products. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much. But I did go and get, ooh, I'm squeaky, 3 more of those nesting punches because Joann's has them 40% off right now. So regular $18, they're $10.79. So $10, $11 for a big punch is a good price to me. So I got a few more of those, and I got some storage bins. Storage bins. I'm excited. I'm reorganizing my table because if I showed you a picture right now, like, that's why I only show you this one little workspace right here, because if I showed you everything around me, you feel bad for me because I'm kind of embarrassed. So I needed, like, everything's just on my table. I have a little plastic baskets with stuff in them on my table. I have pen cups full of brushes and this, and all these pens, like some of these good pens, they should be stored on their side. They should, and they're not being, and there's a paintbrush, random paintbrush in my pen cup. They should be stored on their sides, and I don't, because like I store my pens on their sides. Can you see up here behind all this junk? I store my pens in these bins from Office Max. They're basically a square box with an X inside. Turn them on their side, and then you've got 4 bins for pens, and I store them all on their sides like you're supposed to, but I have a bunch of them that I don't, so I needed like a drawer on my table so that I could lay them down, but I could pull it open and see and then put it away, because if they're just sitting in a bin, I don't know. I have too many bins. Everything is low, flat. I need to start building up, so that's what I've done. I went out to my old studio and I found this little guy. So it's just like one big drawer and 3 little drawers. It has some photo paper still in it. But I used to use this for my photo printer when I had my old little digital photo printer. Now I have a new one. I have the selfie that actually takes the photos directly from my iPhone. And I keep it in a box next to me on the table that I can pull it out and use it on top of, and then put it back away. And then the top of the box is a surface to set things to dry and stuff like that. I am really hot, so give me a second. I'm going to go turn the air on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, that bin that I just showed you isn't long enough, deep enough for pens. At least I don't think so. Not for some of them. It might be. It might be okay. It might work. Ooh, it might just work. I was afraid it was going to be too small because I didn't measure it before I went shopping. To see if my pens would fit in there. So I bought, of course it's on the bottom of the stack of the stuff I want to show you. I bought just a single plastic drawer. So, and it's, you know, obviously it's meant to be stacked, but I didn't buy any more in the set because it was like an $8 drawer. Oh, I know. My coupons came off of my other 2 storage items, which are really expensive for some plastic stuff. But my 40% off coupons from Joann's and Michael's, which I use both at Joann's because they're awesome that way. My nose itches. I'm sorry, I'm not picking, I promise. Oh, itchy. Okay. Came off the more expensive one, so $8 was my cheap one today. Yeah, they have like, it looks like they have like some sort of mechanism down here to latch onto each other if you want them to, but I'm not messing with that. Yeah, it's a little clip. I was trying to figure out how these things stuck together because they were sliding everywhere when I was trying to play with them at the store. There's a little clip that's hooked on here, just two little plastics that you pull it off of, and then you can clip it in the back. I noticed that there was a notch. I just didn't get it because sometimes I'm not the smartest cookie, but that's what it's for. So these could lock together. They have these smaller ones, and they have like a big one that sits underneath two smaller ones and all kinds of stuff. But I just got one for now. Let's see how I like it. And I was thinking this would work for my pens on my desk. We'll see. That one might work too for different types of it. We'll see what happens. As I organize today, I am trying to get ready for fur. I talk good, right? I talk good. I'm trying to get ready for a full day or full afternoon, evening, late night, who knows how late it's going to go, of arting tomorrow with Gina and Peta. We're gonna Skype and talk about some stuff for Crazy Island family, and while we're doing that, we're gonna art so that we're like kill two birds with one stone. I need to get organized because I have this small workspace that y'all see whenever I point the camera straight down at my workstation. You guys see what I make, but you don't see the fact that I'm on a 6-foot long, 3-foot wide table, and that's the only space I have. Like everything else is covered in stuff. I gotta fix this. So my next solution, because let's see, where's that? I had this little photo. This is a photo keeper. It holds pictures, you know, regular 4x6 pictures. I had this forever with my alcohol inks in it and a couple of mini sprays, but I purchased some more alcohol inks recently and they didn't fit anymore, so I had to transfer them to this little basket because I have more. And this is cool, and it still fits in the same exact spot in my drawer back here, so that worked out okay. And that's just a little stack of bins I found at like my Dollar Tree or something. So then I had an empty photo case, and I got a few little doodads in Happy Mail, flat ones. When I was organizing my Happy Mail, I don't know if y'all are on Crazy Island Family, you saw the picture where I had all my stacks, and I organized my Happy Mail into a binder. I'm getting organized. I love it. I love it. My studio might make some sense for a little while. I'm so itchy. I'm going to sneeze. I'm really trying not to. Okay, so doodads that I've received in Happy Mail, I have stuck in here. I have some really cool Japanese playing cards. These are awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm not going to announce everybody, but, you know, I got all these cute, Gina. We've all seen Gina make these. So I have, like, little flat, small, like, little paper embellishments. So this worked really good, and I got kind of excited because while I was at the store, I saw this. This bin is an organizer for those things, and they're clear, which is better than my blue. So yeah, it pops open, and then there are 6. It's gonna slide. There are 6 of those little photo keepers, and they're clear. So I thought this would be utterly perfect for all of my flat paper embellishments that I just don't know what to do with. All my paper flowers, things. It's a really tight lock, so that makes me feel good. Like I could pick it up by that, and it's not gonna pop open. Because I have things like sitting everywhere getting dusty. Like I have this cute little paper flower that I made, and this might go in the embellishment swap. I don't know. It's a little dusty, needs cleaned off, but I make some of these, then I don't use it on something, and then I have them. Where do I put them? So that's what those are going to be for. This puppy was 20 bucks. Why? Why was it 20 bucks? So 40% off, you know, it took like $8 or $9 off, whatever that is. I think $8 off. Yeah, $8. I know math. And then I also needed for my little metal embellishments, like my gears and my keys, and I just got some jump rings so that I could hang the little charms that I have. And you guys, I've showed you in the hauls, or at least in my haul snapshots, like little metal embellishments. I have a couple out because I was coloring them. So I have those out. and they're just kind of like randomly everywhere, and they don't have a home. So I got this little bin, and I want to say it was $15. I'm not 100% sure, but it is just, it's simple. It's just a bin and then all these little dividers so I can make the little square pockets, however big. Pockets? Square sections? Whatever, as big as I want. So like, there's the photo of it being used for like jewelry or something. So I thought that would be really good for my little metal embellishments so that they're not everywhere, because I have some, like I have my gears in this little film canister thing that I have a bunch of different sizes of. And I have some other things up there in those, but I don't need a whole mountain of those. What if I want to put something together, like put the jump ring on and hook a charm and all that? Then I have to go and find the right little canister. So I thought having them all in one spot would be really smart. So I bought that. That's my haul. I do have a mail haul. This is just going to be an what's the word I'm looking for? Just a mishmash of different stuff that I do. Like talking to you guys, my haul videos, my ideas, tips, whatever. I don't know. It's just going to be stuff. And tea. So, hold on. Okay, so I had to stop blowing my nose. I'm still itchy though. Ugh. I feel kind of bad not to show you what I got today, so I guess I'm going to just suck it up and show off all my Tim Holtz stuff from my shopping haul. I got these because I love numbers. I don't put them on things enough, but I love them. I love them on other people's stuff, so I want to use them. These are plastic, hard plastic. You have to cut them out off of each other. I'm going to paint them with my new Distress paints because they stick to plastic. I'm going to try. I'm going to play a little. I am. I got some, oh look, this isn't Tim Holtz. Yay me. 7 Gypsies. Just a ephemera bag because I really like the old pictures and stuff. I don't have a lot of these old type. I mean, I have some that have come through Happy Mail and they're really cool, but I needed like stuff to go with them so that when I make a page it doesn't look stupid, because pink polka dots and some of these, I'm hearing noises. Oh, from the kitchen. So like pink polka dots or like my bright colors and stuff, they're not going to go with the cool old photos or the cool old stickers that I've received in Happy Mail recently. So I needed some stuff in that like theme. There's the word. Close enough. I also got some ink blending tools because I've been using the felt pieces that you're supposed to use for alcohol inks for my stamps, my Distress ink pads. So I needed the foam ones, so I got those. This pack is another pack of ephemera. This one is Tim Holtz. I like bought out all the Tim Holtz stuff today. I did get a new embossing pad. Well, it's called Perfect Medium. It's the same thing. It's for my embossing powders. But, you know, if I ever get some perfect pearls, because I don't have any yet, if I ever get some, this will work for that too with stamps. I got some little baby paper clips. These are Tim Holtz, of course. And some jump rings, because all the jump rings I have are bright silver. They are not going to match the cute stuff that I got and made at the metal doodads, so I needed that. I got some more metal because I like these little charms. I think they're cute. I got some 2x3 plastic bags because I can never remember who did what. Doggone it. Someone on Crazy Island Family showed their really awesome idea about putting their individual colored inks, foams, into a bag and keeping it with their distress inks so that you don't have to have more than one of those blending tools, because I'm not going to buy another one. I'm never going to have that little thing that spins full of different blending tools for different colors, because it's Velcro. I can pull it off and put it back on. Smart cookie, whoever you were, like, you should comment down here and say it was me. I was the smart cookie who came up with putting the matching color foam pads with the stamp pads. So, and then I got these picks because, oh my gosh, they look like fun. So you can like stick them through things and then hang the charms off of them. Oh, I'm going to play with those. Then, this is not Tim Holtz. Thank heavens, something that's not Tim Holtz. I just thought these were really cute. What do they call them? I don't even know what they call them. They call them, this is not a toy. They do say that. They just say 7 pieces. Where's, I can't, decorative, what the heck? Decorative frames, that's all. Oh, gosh. I thought it was the name brand. It's what it is. Decorative frames. See right there in the middle? Because I'm that smart. Yeah. So decorative frames. It actually comes with, it looks like at least 1 sheet of paper. 1 cardstock sheet with, you know, like words and stuff on it. And then it's got a fold mark on the back so you can make a pocket out of it. How fun. So like it comes with a little thing that you can add to your smash book or to whatever you're doing. And then these little frames. I actually thought it'd be kind of cool to put them around whatever, whether it's words or a piece of paper or what, and then fill them in with glossy accents, which dries clear. I'd make kind of a cool little doodad on the page. So, okay, so there, I did the haul. I wasn't going to. I feel bad that I'm like encouraging you. For starters, I'm an enabler, and I don't mean to be. I blame Juliana. I'm blaming her because I told her, because she keeps buying stuff, I told her we should make a pact to not buy any more art supplies or craft supplies in the month of May. And she didn't want to do it. She didn't say yes. She said maybe next month. Because we already started this month. And I was like, I was trying to get away with a shorter month, right? Like, it's already a week in. It's a little less time that I have to go without buying. But then I went, and this is probably going to count as my Mother's Day. So I don't feel really bad. So my husband doesn't have to go shopping. Couldn't sleep last night. I'm all over the place because I have just everything, little bits of things going on in this video. I'm sorry, it's not going to be really cohesive. Couldn't sleep last night. I laid in bed for like an hour, couldn't sleep. And I was just thinking, and I was like, I got to get up and I just got to go in my studio and play. And I didn't want to do like a full-on journal page and get into something, you know, that you just want to work on for hours or whatever. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something that I didn't have to really think so that I could try and get tired so that I could fall asleep. I need chopstick. Chopstick. Hold on. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me, folks. Okay. So I got up and I played a little bit with my distress paints that I just got a bunch of. So I made some just painted book papers, which was fun, dictionary pages using my distress paints. These I made by blobbing them onto my craft sheet and spritzing them with water and then running the page over it or laying it on it and rubbing the page over the paints. Some of it I slid through. As you can see, little spots got a little muddy in there, but the rest of the colors came out really nice. I can only show you 2 because I used the rest of them. And I was making paper. Woo, they're flying everywhere. Everywhere. I was making paper flowers out of my little painted papers that I doodled on, which made my wrist hurt, and then I quit. But see, got a whole bunch of these paper flowers because we're supposed to be making flowers for our exchange. Was it? Oh, our embellishment swap. So I made a bunch of those, and then I tried like one like this, and I still have some that are just painted, whoopsie, and not doodled on yet, but I was making paper flowers. And then I also decided to play a little bit with my metal embellishments that I bought recently and my alcohol inks. So I did a few of those, and hopefully these are going to show up and you'll be able to see them. I colored them. These were just plain metal. Which way is the camera pointing? There we go. So he's a little blue and a little purple. It's kind of hard to tell. I did a little clock. And I did a little rose. And a butterfly, which I'm not loving. We'll see. I might change it a little if I can. We'll see. And the owl, which I love. He's a little owl, which I love. It's a little dark, but if you get the light on him, you can see the different colors on him. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He's a sticker. That's kind of helpful. So I made those while I was hanging around in here because, well, that's what I do. And then I finally got tired. I laid down, and actually I wasn't. I was trying to be tired. And I laid down, And I finally eventually went to sleep sometime after midnight. I also started my ATC cards, Be Happy With Me. I also started them similar. Yeah, I don't know if these are going to be the ones that get sent out or not, but I just started putting color on watercolor ATCs to get something started. Now, the reason why I use distress paints and not like the distressed stains or the alcohol inks on the paper is because distress paints, once they're dry, are waterproof again. They don't react. They'll react to water. They're water reactive, which makes those cool, like the little marbly looking stuff. That's because I spritzed it with water after I ran it through the paint. But now on these, so the flowers, if I use these to send out as my flower my embellishments, these are waterproof. So if somebody else wants to paint or stamp or do something on top of them, they can do so, which is kind of the cool thing about the distress paints. Also, you can't feel them. Like, I know Tim Holt says this and I was like, oh, what's the big deal? But really, you can't. Like, they're in, it's almost like they're in the paper. Like, you can't feel paint sitting on the paper between the two colors. You can't feel it. You can't feel it. Like, it's kind of strange and kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I also swung by my post office because I hadn't done that yet. Oh, one more thing, back to the organizing. Do you see my board back there? Look at how cool that is. There's little paints up on top. That is simply a cork board and some binder clips. Why is my thing so crookedy? I don't know why it's so low in the front. It's not really, that's not helping. Is that helping? That helped a little, didn't it? Okay. Simply binder clips on paint tubes and thumbtacks. No, push pins. Thumbtacks are flat. You stick them all in. Push pins, the ones that stick out of the cork board. That's all that is, a cork board and some push pins, and I am so crooked, I don't even know what the big deal is here. Let's see if that works. Okay, so that's what that is. Again, can't remember who posted on the Krazy Island site. After Shannon Green mentioned she was looking for tube paint storage ideas, she did a thing on organization, and one of them happened to be tube paints, and they had done it on a wooden board with road nails, which is a really cool idea and very sturdy. And I asked my husband to build me one. He said yes. And then he found the cork board that we already had, and I was like, well, why not try, right? He brought it in and asked if it would work. I was like, hey, why not give it a try? And he doesn't have to build anything. I don't have to wait for him. I did it myself. It fits perfectly, which shocks me because, as you can see up there, I have some small tubes and then my Liquitex tubes and then my Galleria tubes. So they all just like fit perfectly within. It's almost like a piece of art hanging on the wall that's functional. So that was a cool thing for me because I don't get into my tube paints as much because it's hard to store them. And I didn't have enough room on my little IKEA cart, so I've been using a lot of my golden fluids, but I'd really like to use some more of those. I always have to go in the other room and get them. So this was cool. I also received some swap mail. I got a couple of my ATCs. The post office did a number on this one. This is so cute though. The ATC survived. That's all that mattered. The envelope is not happy. So it's really cute on the back, but look at it. This is super cute. Our swap theme was get your spring groove on. What does spring mean to you? So that's her ATC. She's actually in my group. This cute little yellow flower is hard plastic, and it poked through the envelope and the next envelope. And then they finally decided to stamp it and say it couldn't go through the machine. I can't believe they didn't tear off. Like, it's still on there. That's pretty cool because it did some damage to the envelope. So thank you, Christina. And Christy, excuse me. Sorry, Christy. Thank you. I really like it. It's so cute. It's so cute. This is my first one that I got from my group. I got another one that's not from someone in my group. This was someone who decided on the side. She made an extra one and sent it to me. This one is from Teresa. and she just sent me one. Isn't that sweet? It's so cute. And do you see the little birdie paperclip? That's adorable. I love that. And tulips, one of my favorite flowers. So that was really sweet. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you for in my group who is obligated to send me one. And thank you, Teresa, who's not obligated to send me one and did anyways. That was really thoughtful. And then I got happy mail today. Got happy mail from Sharon. And it's unexpected. I gotta figure out how to get in this. I'm always terrified to open these packages, that I'm going to somehow damage whatever's inside of them cutting into them. My scissors are very unhappy because I use them with sticky stuff. Okay, I have shredded the end of the package enough that I think I can bust through whatever else is stuck. Okay, so it's hard. So there's cardboard in here. I feel that. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I can't get it out. I didn't get all the way to the corner. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try again. Oh. Yay. Okay, get rid of this giant loud bag and give me 2 seconds to read my cute little note here. Okay, so sorry to just stop for a minute. Okay, so I am like crazy, silly, excited about this. Okay, so this is from Sharon, cute, and she's from Boise, but she used to come to a place not that far from Fresno, so she might stop through on her way, and someday when she's going to Pasadena, which is bad, I don't know what Pasadena is. So this stuff came all the way from Boise, from Sharon, who's not a subscriber, who's not on the Crazy Island family, but she watches me faithfully, so she's awesome. She's awesome. She's super awesome because she sent me something I've been wanting, and I almost bought some, and I'm so glad I didn't. I'm in love with some of the papers, and somebody sent me jelly print that they said was on rice paper. So I bought rice paper. Thankfully, it's cheap, like $4 for a pack, but it doesn't take well to wet medium at all. Like, it just falls apart. So I needed deli paper, and I was trying to figure out what is deli paper, and talking to PETA, and it's not like my wax paper, and it's not like my parchment paper. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna find it? She sent me a whole stack. This is 50 sheets of deli paper. Ah, thank you so much. Sharon, you just don't know. This I have no idea how I'm going to store this, but I am so excited about it. It might just go back in the envelope and stay there, be protected. But I have deli paper. I want to make my own hand-painted papers on deli paper because I love how thin it is, and some of the jelly prints I've gotten have been on this thinner paper, and I think it's super cool because if you collage it in, I think it will it'll be sometimes I like thick paper for collage because I want the texture. Sometimes I like the fact that I can collage something in and it looks like I actually put it on the canvas or in the journal itself, and it's not separate. So that deli paper being so thin, just glue right in. Oh, look at this. Well, you can't look because I'm looking. Look at this gorgeous picture. This is what Boise, Idaho looks like. Who'd have thunk it? It's beautiful. These are some of my favorite colors to paint with. Gorgeous. That is so pretty. Thank you for the postcard. I will put it with my collection. Aw, looky here. A whole set of little wooden C's. Yay for me. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, looky here. Some pretty, pretty stuffs. Ooh, fabric doodads. Fuzzy fabric doodads. Now that's fun. And some beautiful napkins. Oh, that's a good thing I did my napkin storage. I'll have to show you guys that too. Pretty napkins. I had to organize them. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Butterflies. Ooh, pretty napkins. I'll need more. I might need to add another binder to my napkin storage. Oops, that's the back. Lots of pretty flowers. My arm's getting tired. I'm such a wimp holding things up. Embossed silver napkin. Like, what the heck? That's so cool. Winter. Pumpkins. Pumpkins! Does anybody else like pumpkins, like in the fall? I think they're the cutest. Everybody does fall leaves. I just want pumpkins and like sunflowers, yeah. Napkins. Ooh, look at this. That's so cute. I like the starfish. And pears. And graduation. Okay. Oh, wait. A couple more. Pretty purple flowers and more flowers and butterflies. Okay, so napkins. Definitely I'll show you the napkin storage because like I said, I'm organizing, so I'll show you what I did, even though I stole the idea from Gina. I did, from Gina Aaron, so you can go check out her napkin storage video if you want. I got a stack, so there's more than one, so I can use these multiple times of doilies, and I've been wanting to color some, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun to do. And then this looks like, well, this is more pictures of Boise. So she sent me a newspaper clipping with some really nice pictures in it. That's cool. And then I got an entire stack of, looks like 12 by 12 cardstocks. Oh my gosh. Look at how fun this one is. It's got, like little witches. Look. And on the back, it's cool black and orange pumpkin, checkerboards. And then, oh, I can't separate it. Okay. Pretty, pretty blue flowers and a very coordinating with embossed circles that are a little shiny. And some more embossed paper. Can you see the embossing? Yeah, that's cool beans. These are little, they look like leaves, but they're actually dots and circles up lines. That's very cool. Ooh, this is nice. This is very nice. Old vintagey looking with cool. See, this is what I need to go with my old stuff. Yeah, see? And then it's got a cool little pattern of paisley on the back. Ooh, I like these. Blueprint paper of airplanes. That's very cool. And then it's got this on the back. And ooh, I like this too. Retro. Look at all the pretty girls. Look at all the pretty girls. And then it's got polka spots on the back. And ballerinas. Ballerinas. And then it almost looks like snowflakes. Really pretty stuff on the back. So that's awesome. Awesome. That's some good Happy Meal. And I'm going to have to get all those napkins put into my new napkin storage. I will show you that next because, you know, I'm just all over the place, so we might as well do it all.